Hello and welcome to another interesting episode of Table Talk Niger. If this is your first time with us, we hope you enjoy us. And please subscribe and hit the bell button so you get a notification the next time we release a video. On today's episode, we're talking about matters of the heart. Think about abortion. Think about hysterectomy. Think about a woman's womb and her right to making decisions. So, today we'll be looking at something that has become a hot topic on air these days.
Let's move away from the legality or not of it and look at the heart of the issue. And make no mistake here, we're not trying to make advocacy for abortions, but we're not standing in judgment either. It is a broken, messed up world in which we're living, and we're all trying to make sense of it. So we all need some grace and love.
We do. We sure do. Take rape for example. Rape, incest, or even an ectopic pregnancy. I've heard people argue that in these cases, it's probably okay to have an abortion, right? Or is it? Take a 12-year-old girl that's been molested for years by a relative. Her father, her uncle, her mom's boyfriend. There's so much damage. So this girl comes home and she's pregnant. What happens then? What should we do with this situation?
She's underaged, she's underdeveloped, she is not ready for what being a mother entails. So what do? What's yet? She's been molested by somebody close relative. The psychological damage. Serious damage has been done to this girl already. Would you still trust that kind of person with being a mother or taking care of a child? She's a child herself. Take a married woman, for example, that has been raped by another man and gets impregnated by that rape incident. What does she do then?
Where do we go from
What's the way forward? How should her husband react? How do you think her husband will react?
How many Nigerian husbands would agree that a pregnant wife impregnated by a rapist, a total stranger, should keep staying in their house?
Even if that man was touting pro-life, at that moment it becomes either the baby goes or the marriage is over.
It's quite disheartening, you know. It's funny how we all, make noise about where we stand and how much we find abortion to be appalling. But then when we find ourselves in situations like that, we find men saying, "Oh, we don't have an option. We don't have an option. She has to get an abortion or
then the ultimatum comes out."
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are very few men in Nigeria who are willing to abide by that, because that becomes the thing that child is known for their whole life.
Think about it. If you're a pro-life person, what would you do in that situation? Would you stick to your guns? Would you stick with your morals and say, "Hey, I'm pro-life, whatever happens, this child is coming"? Listen, the blind-faced hypocrisy is mind-boggling. We go about shouting and lauding one opinion and saying, "Oh, this is the high road," and when the situation is reversed, people in such situations find themselves being guilty of doing worse than people they've accused in the past.
What about hysterectomy? Now there are some who choose to have their wombs removed, and then there are those who medically need to have that procedure to make sure that their lives are not in danger.
Does that make them less of a woman?
So do we draw the same hard line that we do with abortion and saying it is wrong? Do we now make hysterectomies illegal except you can prove medical grounds on which you have to have the hysterectomy? Because there are some people who say, "I don't want to have kids, so I'm not going to have, I'm just going to remove the option of that even happening." So are we going to draw that same hard line and say, you don't do that? Do we denigrate a woman who chooses that path?
I think the argument usually is that in that situation there's no heartbeat. So they say, "Oh, so in case of an abortion there's a heartbeat, there's another person involved." So I'm just...
Yeah, but then in this case you're not even getting to the point where you can even
eliminating
that option.
You're playing God.
But sometimes people are not. It's not even so much more of playing God. Sometimes it's a procedure you have to save your life. I know people who have had to have this procedure done, not because they wanted it, but that was the only pathway forward. And sadly, some of them didn't even have a long time to make that decision or say, okay, how does
it just have to be done?
It has to be done, and you do it. There are some people who it's actually when they actually go for delivery and then something goes and they're like, see, we save your life and you have no womb. So they take out the womb and you have a hysterectomy. What happens then?
In Nigeria today, even when a hysterectomy is done for medical purposes to save a woman's life, people still look at her sideways and go, you must have done something to bring this on yourself. Maybe you had so many abortions before you got married and now you cannot have any children anymore. Or maybe you had other options and you chose to choose the most severe one that requires taking your womb out so that you cannot have a grandchild for me. The stigma is plenty. The woman with one child is stigmatized. The one without a child is stigmatized. He now talk about the one that does not even have a womb at all.
This brings us to the self-appointed no-mochas.
Shit.
WWE rebranded Nigeria edition.
Wow.
Please, when I don't get work, no, it's to appoint yourself to become the armored bodyguard of another woman's womb.
You're looking.
The moment they marry, you start to calculate which day they marry. The baby cannot come too early, otherwise, they will do some hanky-panky. If not, if it's too late and what's happening, maybe she has something in the past that she has done that has made sure that she has not gotten the baby now. What is it? You cannot come and balance and eat fufu in peace. Small part you have, they are planning your baby shower for you. What is it? Jeez. Yeah, you're putting undue pressure on people. If people are ready to have kids, they would have kids, and if they're having issues, the only thing they need is your support.
Yes, exactly.
And being a woman is fantastic in itself. Being a mother is great, but not everybody is going to have that. And nobody should be castigated because of it.
That's true. Regardless of your stance on these issues, right? It's important that we remember that there is need for respect and compassion when we're having these discussions. It's important to also know that we have different paths to toe. We have traveled on different journeys. Allow people to express themselves, to enjoy life. Please.
We've all had different experiences.
We have.
We all have different journeys. Everybody knows either one person who has either had an abortion or a hysterectomy or is facing one fertility issue or the other.
It's true.
So the next time you're tempted to smear, judge or point fingers, look, stop it. Please. Remember it's not your place. So if you're not praying for that person or you're not offering help in one way or the other, please just keep your opinions to yourself. It is not your place, brother. And see, face your work. Work. Stop. Mind your business.
That's it.
Mind your business.
Okay. Till next time on Table Talk Nigeria. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
From seniors collecting all your provisions the first day you get to school, to some seniors actually forcing junior students to have sexual relations with them. I know, I have heard real life stories.